inspired. So in our video today, we're going to be talking about how you can use your instrument, so which is the keyboard today. Well, I'm going to show you how you can use your keyboard to find the key of a song. So it means I'll show you how to understand your keyboard, the parts, the names of notes, the names of keys as well, and how the technique on using these fundamentals to find or figure out the key of a song. So let's dive right in. So as you can see, this is the keyboard, right? I'm on the key of C. This is my C, 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 and C. Just as you can see on those markers there, the C markers, these are my C on different positions or octaves on the keyboard. So now the next step now is, how do I run my scale? So in running your scale, right, there's a technique what we call the tones and tones and semitones. In my previous videos, I've taught about that technique. You can always go watch it there in the link. You can watch the video on how to find tones and semitones, and also how to use it to find the key of a song. But in this video, I'm going to go over and refresh you on the fundamentals. So a tone is when you skip a note. That's your starting note going to the destination note. You skip a note in between. So assuming this is my starting note, and assuming I'm going here, I play a tone, right? It means I have to skip this to go here. So a tone, I skip a note in the middle. Be it black, be it white. It doesn't have to be white or black. It can be anyone. It's based on your starting point and based on your destination. And also, if I'm going from here to here, this whole note is known as semitone. Why? Because this is my starting point and this is my destination. There is no note in between them. But for a tone, there's a note in between them, which is this. For a semitone, there is no note in between them. And a quick refresher. From my do to my re, which is this, do, re on the key of C, this is my tone. Do to re is a tone. Re, mi is another tone. Mi, fa is a semitone. Fa, sol is a tone. Sol, la is a tone. La, ti is a tone. And ti, do is a semitone. So it goes like this. Starting from anywhere as my do, but now we're using C. From C, which is my do. From do to re is tone. Re to mi is tone. Mi to fa is semitone. Fa to sol is tone. Sol to la is tone. La to ti is tone. And ti to do is semitone. So it goes to the format TTS, TTTS. That's tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So we're going to the next step now, which is identifying names of notes and names of keys. In the keyboard, when you go into the advanced level, we have 12 notes and we have 12 keys. But for the beginner level, I don't want to go in so deep into these fundamentals. I just want to give you the shallow surface that will get this job done. More like the minimum viable product. That will keep you going. So for the beginner level, we have 7 notes and we have 12 keys. Do not mistake a note for a key. Notes are different, keys are different. And I'll give you an example. This is the note of do. So starting from C, the key of C, this is my do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, then back to do. Then repeat and repeat and repeat. But for keys, we have 12 keys because a key is, I'll say a tone where the singer sings on. So for every song or sound you hear, be it a musical sound or your phone ringing, so this is the key of C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, and B. So I'll go one more time. The key of C, the key of C sharp. So C sharp, so the black, we have these 5 black keys as they are here. They have what we call they have dual names. Just like in the UK, they call it boot, like where you keep things at the back of your car. We call it boot in the UK. Why in North America that is called trunk. So some can be like, oh, I have a package for you. Can you open your boot for me? If you're in UK or Africa, you know, okay, fine. Boot means the boot of your car. Why if you're in North America, you mention boot, some people will be like, what's that? Then it's known as trunk. Irregardless, it's still the same point that is being passed across. Open the end of your car for me. Some people call it boot, some people call it trunk. So in music, these black notes, these 5 black notes, they have dual names. So I call it dual names, right? So this is known as C sharp or D flat. And how does it get? So these keys are nameless. Let me put it that way. Let me start from the fundamentals. These keys they don't have a name. They borrow names from keys that comes before them and after them. This is the key of C, this is the key of D, this is the key of E, F, G, A, and B. So these keys, these 5 black keys here, they borrow their names from these white keys. So now, if I point here, I ask you, what is this key? To name it as a sharp takes the name of the key that comes before it. So you take the name of the key that comes before it, which is this, then it becomes a what? C sharp. C, then you put a sharp. While for a flat, it takes the name of the key that comes after it. So if I ask you what's this, this is a C sharp because it takes the name of the C that comes before it, C sharp or D flat. So a flat takes the name of the key that comes after it, and the sharp takes the name of the key that comes before it. That's how these keys borrow and get their names. So if this is C, this will be C sharp or D flat. If this is D, then this should be D sharp or E flat. Then this is E, then this is F. Then this should be F sharp or G flat. This will be G. This will be G sharp or A flat. This will be A. This will be A sharp or B flat. And this will be B. Then we're back to C. Then you repeat the whole process again. So one more time. A sharp takes the name of the key that comes before it. So you go C, then you add a sharp symbol or hashtag symbol in front of C. For example, for this case. While for a flat, it takes the name of the key that comes after it. So you put the name of the key that comes after it, which is D. Then you put a small b, kind of, if you're writing it as the flat symbol. So one more time, this is the key of C, C sharp or D flat, D, D sharp or E flat, E, F, F sharp or G flat, G, G sharp or A flat, A sharp or B flat, and B. Then after B, back to C. So now we know the 7 notes and we know the 12 keys. And the 7 notes are Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. That's on the key of C. On the key of F, F sharp for example, you can have Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, Do, Ti, La, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. So to run the scale, when I say run the scale, I mean run the major scale. That's Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, Do, Ti, La, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. This is on the key of F sharp. And how did I do that? I use tones and semitones. So now we're going to the next step now. So to find the key of a song, we know our keyboard, we know the keys, we know how to run the scale using tones and semitones. The next step now is, let's say a song is playing. I'm going to give you instances. I'll give you examples. I can ask you now, assuming the key of F sharp is my La, find the key of the song. This is a question that most students, they struggle with. But guess what? It's very easy. Listen, break things down. What did I say? Assuming the key of F sharp is my La, what would I do? I go to the key of F sharp. I identify the key of F sharp. This is F sharp. I've taken this to be what? My La, right? Then what's the next thing I do? This is my La. So F sharp is my La. Find the key of the song. So when you're finding the key of the song, you always resolve to the Do. So the Do is the key of the song. So we have the major scale Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. So Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, those are members of the family. The Do is the head of the family. So anything that is not a Do is not the head of the family. So if this is a La, I'm asking you find the key of the song. what I'm telling you is find the head of the family. That's the whole point. So the do is the head of the family. Any other notes, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, they are not the head of the family. So if you have them, what do? You resolve to your do. So now, if the key of F sharp is my la, find the key of the song. First of all, now I've identified the key of F sharp, I've identified the note of la. Resolve to the do. How do I resolve to the do? I use the concept of tones and semitones because I'm trying to run the scale here. That means this is my la. From la to T is a what? Tone. So it means I skip this and I land here. That's my T. So la, T. And T to do is what? A semitone. I don't skip anything. I just go there. Do. So la, T, do. So it means the key of the song will be what? The key of A. That is the answer. So this example, repeat it. Practice it on any key. I'm going to give you 4 more examples to make sure you understand. So assuming the key of E is my saw, find the key of the song. So if E is the key of E, first of all, identify the key. Second step, assume what? The notes. So now this is the key of E, identified. E is my saw, I've assumed the note of saw. And now I'm using tones and semitones. Find my do. So if you look at the chart, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, from saw to do is better, it's faster if you go through the right hand. You go forward. So I'm looking for my do. The E is my saw. So saw to la is what? Tone. So this is my saw, la. I skip this. Saw, la. I'm skipping this. Then la to T is what? A tone. I skip this. I skip this in the middle. So saw, la, T. Then T to do is what? A semitone. So the key is on the key of A. So that's the concept behind that. So I resolve to the do, then that's the key of the song. So 3 more examples left. So assuming the key of C sharp is my fa, find the key of the song. First of all, I assume the key, I identify the key. This is the key of C sharp. I assume the note of C sharp as my fa. This is my fa. Find the key of the song. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I'm looking for my do. What's the quickest route to the do? Is it me going backwards or me going forward? That means me going backwards. Fa, mi, re, do. Instead of fa, sol, la, ti, do. Fa, mi, re, do is quicker. So I go backwards. So, and I know this is my fa. From mi to fa or fa to mi is what? A semitone. I don't skip any notes. This is my mi. Fa, mi. Then mi to re is what? A tone. Mi, re. Mi, re. I skip this. Mi, re. So fa, mi, re. Then this will be my do. Re to do. Do. So fa, mi, re, do. So the key of the song will be the key of G sharp or A flat. Using these steps. So the first step is identify the key. Second step is assume the note. Third step is use tones and semitones to navigate to yourself to do. And last step is now resolve to your do. Then once I find this is my do, I identify what is the key of the song then if this is my do. This is the key of G sharp or A flat. 2 more examples. This is the key of F sharp. Assuming F sharp is my re, and I'm finding my do. This is re, and I'm looking for my do. What's the quickest route to do? Me going backwards. But first of all, I've assumed the key of F sharp as my re. I've also assumed the note of F sharp to be my re. I'm using tones and semitones now. From re to do is what? A tone. I just go backwards. Do, I skip this. So re, do. So the key of the song is the key of E. And the last example for today is assuming the key of A is my la. What will be the key of the song? So if this is my la, first of all, what's the quickest route to get to do from la? It's by me moving forward, la, ti, do. Second step now is identify the key. A is the key of A. And assume the note. What note am I assuming the key of A to be? I'm assuming my A to be my la. And the fourth step now is using tones and semitones. How do I get to do? How do I resolve to do? La, this is my la. From la to T is what? Is tone. T, la, T, I skip this. La, T, then T to do is a semitone. Ti, do, I don't skip anything because it's a semitone. So la, ti, do. So it means I've resolved to my do, which is a last step, which is a sixth step or fifth step. So it means the key is on the key of the C because this is my do. La, ti, do. So the answer is C. So I'm going to give you some questions or exercise to work on to make sure you perfect the concept. So now, that's how you find the key of a song using your instrument, by understanding the fundamentals. So I'll set up some little exercises you guys can work on, and also take your time, understand there are 6 steps. First of all is, what's the quickest way to get there, to your do, based on the notes that was assumed to you. Second step now is identify the key. Third step, assume notes. Fourth step, use tones and semitones. Fifth step, resolve to do. And the last step as well is also to run the scale, because sometimes your tutor is not going to be there, or trainer, to be like, okay, this song now there's a la, this key is your la, assume to the do. You have to listen as well. So the last step is not a compulsory step, but is needed for you for what we call self-verification. So if now you assume a song is playing and you figured out the A is the key, to confirm if you're correct, run the scale using tones and semitones. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So when you run the scale while the song is playing, if all the notes, they align, I'll say they all make sense, they flow, they go with the song, it means you're correct. But if you run the scale and the song is playing and the notes are sounding off, you should know that that's not the key. You should restart the whole process again. So I did not play any song due to copyright reasons, but that's the whole concept. So the last step for confirmation, which is the 6th step, is now for you to run the scale on that key. If all the notes, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, aligns with the song, then you're correct. If it doesn't, restart the whole process. And with that being said,